beautiful souls. Today we will be talking about mindful eating. I will go over what mindful eating is and its benefits, the adverse effects of mindless eating or distracted eating, and I will also give you some tips on how to practice mindful eating today. Mindful eating allows us to fully appreciate the sensory delight of eating and to be more conscious of the amount and nature of all that we eat and drink. Thich Nhat Hanh. Mindful eating is part of a broader practice of mindfulness. Mindful eating means that you are fully aware and present, and that you can understand your thoughts, emotions, and sensations. So, when applied to food, it means that you are using all of your physical and emotional senses to experience your food. It is important to understand mindful eating is not for judging your eating habits. It is just bringing more awareness to the foods that you are eating and how they make you feel. Pay attention to how you feel during the meal and after the meal. For example, when you are eating, if you notice the food you're eating is too spicy, too greasy, or too salty, and you realize you do not enjoy eating it, then you can decide to stop eating it and choose something else. Or if you eat a dish and you finished it and enjoyed it, but then a few minutes later your stomach is upset, or you have a headache, or if you have issues when using the bathroom, then it would make sense not to eat that dish again because it caused a negative experience. And the opposite is also true if you eat a dish that is light and keeps you full for hours and also gives you energy, then you can choose to continue incorporating that meal into your daily routine so that you have a more enjoyable eating experience. It is also important to be mindful of the food on a wider scale and think about where the food actually came from. Is it made from whole foods from a farm, or was it made in a factory? Was it freshly prepared, or did it come frozen or layered in preservatives? When looking at the food, can you make out all of the ingredients, or is everything mushed together? Does it smell freshly cooked, or does it smell burnt or greasy? You can also take it one step further and reflect on how the food you're eating is affecting the world on a larger scale. Do these ingredients cause greenhouse gas emissions? Were animals harmed to eat this meal? Are these ingredients locally sourced, or were they transported by a truck across the country? All of these questions will help you to see food as the fuel that it is. Alter your eating habits to focus on your eating choices and hopefully understand yourself better in the process. Some benefits of mindful eating in this way are experiencing gratitude and appreciation for the food that you are consuming and the ways that it is nurturing you. It can help you to make informed choices that will both satisfy you and nourish your body instead of causing any negative effects on your mind and body. And by noticing your symptoms during and after eating, you can start to make behavior changes that will benefit your body and the environment. Mindful eating is very pleasant. We sit beautifully. We are aware of the people surrounding us. We are aware of the food on our plates. This is a deep practice. Thich Nhat Hanh. Mindless eating or distracted eating is when you're eating while you're also doing other activities like driving, working, watching television, or using your phone. When you are multitasking, it can remove your focus from your meal. When you are distracted while eating, it can lead to emotional eating, binge eating, weight gain, and obesity. And it can also increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Mindful eating can help you determine if you're eating because of an emotional reaction or because you are physically hungry. Satiety is a sense of fullness after eating a meal. And it is important to understand that the feeling of satiety is not caused by your stomach being full. Your body will feel full when your body releases a chemical called leptin that tells your brain when you have consumed enough food and have enough energy stored. It takes your brain around 20 minutes to register leptin signals, and they will stay elevated for about another 5 hours. After you eat, it takes about 6 to 8 hours for food to pass through your stomach and small intestine. So, if you consume a fully balanced meal, you should feel satisfied until your next meal time. For example, eating breakfast at 7 a.m. and then eating lunch around 1 p.m. When mindful eating, it is important to be in tune with your body and understand the different cues your body is giving you. So, if you feel like you do need to eat between meals, then choose something light and make sure it is portioned out. The negative effects of mindless eating come when you constantly binge eat and multitask, even though your body doesn't need the additional food. Let's say you ate a balanced meal at 7 a.m., but then you eat two more full meals at 9 a.m. and again at 11 a.m., and then eat a full lunch at 1 p.m. That's when it becomes overeating and can have negative effects on the stomach and cause it to expand beyond its normal size to adjust to the large amounts of food being consumed, and can cause bloating, reflux, indigestion, and even nausea. So, by eating mindfully, you would need to realize that those eating habits may be caused by an external factor or some emotions that are being avoided. Reflect on why you want to eat before you actually eat. Be aware of when you feel hungry. Sometimes hunger feelings are because you haven't eaten and actually need food for energy, but other times it can be caused by triggers in your daily life that make you want to eat instead of dealing with the root of the problem or the emotions that started your craving. Stress, depression, loneliness, frustration, anxiety, and anger are all emotions that can trigger cravings. Procrastination and boredom are also reasons that can cause someone to eat even though they are not hungry. So take note of when and why you feel hungry. Ask yourself, have I eaten a balanced meal within the last 6 to 8 hours? Am I feeling a negative emotion right now? Am I choosing to eat instead of completing a task that I have been putting off? And then make a conscious decision on whether or not you need to eat or choose a different activity to support yourself. Stopping to reflect on why you feel like eating can make a lot of difference. Turn off distractions and eat slowly. It takes 20 minutes for your brain to realize you are full, and by eating too quickly because you are distracted, you can miss the signals that your body is trying to send you, which can cause you to overeat even though your body is trying to tell you that you are full. Focus on the food on your plate and ask all the questions I previously mentioned in this video. Processing your food this way will give you a different perspective than just mindlessly eating. Shop using the outside aisles of the grocery store. This is an easy way to make sure the foods you are consuming are mostly whole foods. Shop the outside perimeter because this is where you'll find the produce section for all of your fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, the bakery section for freshly baked bread or doughs, and the frozen sections that have plant based dairy and meat products, as well as frozen fruits and vegetables that you can use when you don't want your food to spoil. So, by shopping this way, you are automatically being mindful of the foods that you are consuming when you are at home. Portion out your meals. Instead of grabbing a whole bag of snacks or loading up a large plate of food buffet style, portion out your meal or snack using the recommended serving size. Then, if you are still hungry, you can go back for seconds. This way, you have control over how much you are eating and don't lose track of how much you have eaten in one sitting. Thank you for watching. I hope this information is helpful to you. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more holistic living tips.